I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. One of the best to ever do it. Carl, the Cobra Froch, 6'1" tall with a 75.2-inch reach. And he'll be facing the Marvel, Sergio Martinez. He's 5'10". Carl, the Cobra Froch, one of the greatest super middleweight champions of all time, fighting out of Nottingham, United Kingdom. The Marvel, Sergio Martinez. He's the former unified middleweight champion of the world and a future Hall of Famer.
Oh, pure bad blood.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, introducing Sergio Maravilla Martinez.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, it's a privilege and an honor to be here. You know what? I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love. Good luck.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. He threw the hook, didn't land. They exchange punches. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Nice exchange here from both men. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. And he misses with the left uppercut. Catch and shoot. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to...
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Just misses with that big right hand. That counter shot lands. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far. left counter that lands. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. So much firepower here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punchers are the best.
Not a lot of defense here at all. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Perfect punch. Middleweight type of fights, Johnny, you're obviously not going to see the speed you see in some of the lighter divisions or the power you see in some of the heavier divisions, but you sort of get the best of both worlds.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Good fights so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. He fails to score with that left hook. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Big left there, but misses. Punches coming from every angle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Misses with that jab. Hey, those punches add up. Left punch. Sergio Martinez is dazed. Look at him trying to fight his way out of this. He might just want to hold on, play some defense. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought. I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be...
On to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And he just missed with that left jab. That's a scoring left hand. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Nice exchange here from both men. Froch seeing one of the all-time greats. Carl Froch goes down. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though.
There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. And they are giving us action. Which fighter will say no mas? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot guess that.
It's round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone, and you've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Missing with the left hook. One of these athletes is going to be the Froch. We didn't see this coming. Thought we were going to see the finish there. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Both want a knockout, you can tell. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. He misses with that jab. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
Is when you talk about championship material.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
How are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
These shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Good left hand. There's a right hand. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot cast out.
Here comes the 10th round. A lot of energy put into that last round. Can they keep it up here? How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Quick punch scores. And he misses with that jab. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. And the Argentine legend is down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
Missed him with that uppercut. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Fantastic punch. Real good back and forth between these two fighters. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Froch, we didn't see this coming. They've avoided catastrophe there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Thought we would have made it to 12. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. He's got him right where he wants him. Now what? Can he close the show? How did they survive that? Maravilla is flat on his back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. The Argentine, Martinez, is down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Sergio Martinez is rocked. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.